So both neithers, okay, both neithers will be at +1. Eh. By the way, logarithms and exponentials are inverses of each other, okay? And a way to explain that is this way. Y equals b to the x is the inverse of y equals log base b of x. So these do happen to be inverses of each other. And I'll get more into that later on. For the relation y equals a number, sketch the graph of the relation and its inverse. Well, the inverse of y equals a number is x equals that number. Then it says to graph. And it says to graph both of them. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So x equals 3 is a vertical line that stands up. Y equals 3 is a line that lays down. Now, sketch this graph and its inverse. All right, so we go to Desmos. Now, here is the sneakiest thing, and I love it. I mean, I love it. It's going to be the funniest thing. Hang on just a minute. It's going to be funny how easy this is. One divided 3, x minus 1, okay? 0, negative 1, 3, 0. Okay? Write it down. Okay? 0, negative 1, and 3, 0. So that's this one and this one. And I need to do a little bit of fixing here. Remember I said switch your x and y values. Oh, whoops, I didn't draw the line, did I? Ruh-roh. So 3, 0, -1, 0. Ah, I had a brain fart. Where'd I? Yep, 0, 3. I had a brain fart, and if you'd have been in class, you'd have just gotten 2 points. 0, 3. Switch your x and y. I was so focused on telling you the information. Now, because I was drawing it, it's not as evident because my drawing isn't perfect. But if you were to split this quadrant evenly, inverse equations, this line will create a perfect picture. These will be exactly the same distance between these two lines and that 45-degree line. I like inverses, and it's so easy to check it. Page next. I love this problem. Notice -6, 3. Okay, hang on just a second. -6, 3, 3, -6. 2, -3, -3, 2. Are you catching on to what I'm doing? 3, -2, -2, 3. 6, 4, 4, 6. F and G are inverses of each other. So whatever that answer is, or whatever that X is, it is your answer. Because they are inverses. And so here's a sneak about inverses. These always cancel each other. I love it. So that goes here, 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 and here. Love it. When given a formula, use it. Not a big deal. So we put this into our original formula, and we get this answer. Then we do find the inverse. So technically this is m, or y, okay? So we switch m and y, and a whole number is a fraction over 1, so we cross multiply. And remember, if you do remember this shortcut, we multiply by the 2 that are across from each other, and we divide by the 1 by itself. So m equals, hang on a minute, I just had a brain fart. Let me erase that. Because I'm trying to solve for y. I'm not trying to solve for m. Yep. I'm trying to solve for y. So yes, I had a big fat brain fart. So 15m equals 22y. And then I divide by 22. And that happens to be our new formula. So all it did was flip over, leaving the m on top. And now it says to put 2 into this formula. All right? Whew. We're already on our 3rd video. And we're only on number 11 out of 59, which we're not really going to cover all 59 problems, because we can shortcut a whole lot of it. And I promise you, it looks like you're never going to finish this assignment. But once you get into the middle of it, you're going to find that it's going to go a whole lot quicker than you think it's going to go. Okay? It really, really does. Now, the cloud rule. The cloud rule for logarithms. Base stays base. That's the first big rule. The second rule is, if logarithm then take it out. If no logarithm, then put 1 in. If the next rule is, if base is a number, use log. If base is e, use ln. Start at base, circle around to answer, end at exponent or argument. Then fill in the inverse in that order. Whew. Now, log base b, and that little footnote means that base goes in the foot. X is your argument, Y is your answer. When you this minus sign or foot sign can be gotten by hitting shift minus, and it represents this. All right, and when I say use math quill, it has this set up for you to fill it in that order. So it says to write this in its inverse logarithmic form. So the rule is base stays base. Start at the base, circle around to the answer, end at the exponent. If no logarithm or log, add one in. The base is a number, so use log. So log, base is 5, so the base stays as a 5. Then the next thing I fill in is this part of it, which is this. That's the next thing I came to. Then I put in equals, and the next thing I came to was the 3. Now, the nice part about this is I can use Desmos to check myself. So I type in log, shift minus, put in the 5, arrow to the right, 125, and it tells me that my answer is 3. So I can check myself with Desmos. Now, how cool is that? Now, on this one, the equals is on the right. For this one, the equals is on the left. So you got to be careful where the equals is. Base, answer, exponent. No log, put one in. Base. Now when the base is 10, you don't have to put it. You can, but you don't have to.